Baptized. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. I wasn't even planning on going live today because I didn't think the Patriots were going to make a move. And look, a lot of people were not looking forward to a Romeo Doubs signing, but I was. I said the plan should be to go out and get him and then go get a veteran wide receiver in a trade, and that's exactly what Patriots did. Romeo Doubs, you are a New England Patriot on a pretty good deal. So I know how we start every single show with, well, shout out your city. Nah, we're celebrating a signing here because the Patriots aren't going into next season with Kayshon Boutte as their wide receiver one. Grade the signing for me. I want to know what you guys are thinking. We made the video already, and now we get to react to it. So I want to see what you guys are doing. We got 100 people in the chat right now. Yeah, Guardian Cap Dobbs. I think me and Ethan both agree that it's going to look a lot better in red, white, and blue than bright yellow and bulky. Look, if the Patriots don't get another wide receiver, I will grade this a B-, C+, B. But if we go out and get another wide receiver, which we'll talk to on today's live show, it'll be an A+ signing. 110%. I see a Dark Lord, Bryce Triplett, Broken, Maverick, your boy Trev. Yeah, I told you we were going live in an hour. Secret JR Gaming's back. Joshua, Mr. Fetty, Aninas, Taylor, and Ontario. Oh, yeah. How you feel? What do you think about it? I know you're not a Patriots fan, Ethan, but what do you think? I got excited. I was ready for it. I was ready for this day. I was ready for today. There we go.
I think it's a great signing, personally. I mean, obviously, you're still hoping for A.J. Brown.
I'm really hoping. Write it on the wall.
Hey, aren't we all? I mean, that would be great for us. But, Romeo Doubs, solid player. I think you said it a little bit earlier in the video that we dropped earlier today, which if you haven't watched it yet, go ahead, check it out.
Go watch it.
Get to talk all about Romeo Doubs, what he will be able to do for Pats Nation. But I think he's a great overall pickup. Is he A.J. Brown?
No.
Is he Mike Evans?
No.
No.
Well, Mike Evans is old. Romeo Doubs is 25.
Yeah, Romeo Doubs is 25. This is honestly a fairly team-friendly deal if we're really looking at it. It's not the most amazing deal, but it could have been a lot worse.
It could be Kayshon Boutte. It could have been Kyle Williams and Pop Douglas being your top guys. And look, I said it to Packers host Joey Peterson. He's like, you guys can have him. I'm like, dude, he's gotten a solid 600 yards every single one of his career. They're like, he's going to be wide receiver one. I'm not so sure about that. I'm not 100% sure about that. Patriots 10, Drake May, A-. I like it. Michael, Ontario, I see. I think Mr. Wolf's seen all the free agents. You can see Dobbs was only 25 and jumped on it. The Patriots have a plan. They have a plan. I'll say that. And Double S, I see your super chat. Shout out to your 20. Starting us off on the day. I don't know if we got a 20. We got a couple yesterday. But I actually really like this move. He fills a need. And we still have very good chance to get A.J. Brown June 1st when it saves the Eagles all that dead money. Look, this is all random speculation. I don't know anything. I'm not an NFL insider. I'm just a host here on YouTube. But it's just very, very odd to me how it's been the last, 2-3 weeks. And we've gotten an update on A.J. Brown to the Patriots every single day. Every single day. And everybody talks about, well, you need that post-June 1 where it saves the Eagles. Instead of 47 dead cap hit, it's going to be a 16 dead cap hit. And it just feels like something we don't know. And something has to happen. You can't go through all these rumors and just nothing happens. It always does. Even if some other team comes along and somehow gets him, if it's not the Patriots. You see with all the stuff with Max Crosby. Well, Max Crosby doesn't want to get traded. We don't know this. We don't know that. Well, he ended up getting traded after weeks and weeks of saying he will not play another snap for the Las Vegas Raiders. So I think that he's going to get traded. You do not have this much rumors with A.J. Brown unless you are getting traded.
Hey, $20. You know what that means.
We spin the wheel. Double S, we changed the wheel to the punishment wheel. We changed the wheel to the punishment wheel. I don't know if you guys remember when we were at the Super Bowl, me and Seahawks host Will Ortner, we did a punishment wheel, so I figured, we'll do that here. I got the Happy Dads just in case someone sends in a 50. It's a Tuesday. I want to go to the gym. I didn't get to go to the gym today. Who is it? We in dark mode now? Oh, we're in dark mode now. I forgot about that. Push that thing over. Yeah, we're going to do push-ups, sit-ups, everything. You're going to see me because I need the workout. And also just Bean Boozled here because it's a fan favorite. Let's spin the wheel. A.J. Brown is not going to the Bills. They traded a second away for DJ Moore. They're not trading a first. I hate sit-ups. Alrighty, so here's what we're going to do, Ethan. So remember when I told you yesterday about the full camera for yourself?
I do.
For right? All right, so what you're going to do is you're going to put that on there, and then you're going to hold up the camera right there and hold me there and watch me do these sit-ups because that's what we're going to do. Also, I have another theory for the Patriots for A.J. Brown. It goes back all the way to 2007, which we'll get into once we break all of this down. But shout out to Double S. Shout out to him getting us started on today's show. We got 200 people in the chat right now. Please go and hit that thumbs up icon. Like the video. If you're excited that AJ, oh, there you go. You got the board up there. Just drag it over. Drag it over. It's all good. If you're excited for Romeo Doubs to be a Patriot, go ahead, hit that thumbs up icon. If you want to there we go. There we go. What is this, plain? My tweets have been popping off, guys. It's been popping. My tweets have been absolutely popping off, and in good ways and in bad ways. Like I said, losers of the free agency, the New England Patriots, 452 likes and 37, 37 replies. Savage Boston got in my replies and was like, there's something wrong, man. It's only day one. What's going on, Louis Joshua? Welcome back. Welcome back. I think we got to go left tackle, cover, and safety next, on my opinion. Where do we go next in your views? Tight end. And we'll break down all the top free agents available. But if you want to flip the camera around, Ethan, so that we can show myself doing, I'll do 20. We'll do 20. We'll do 20. Because it could be a push-up cam, too. And I don't want to do that. Oh, my God. Yep. Mm-hmm. Yep. There we go. All righty. You can push that across now. What are we doing here? I got a football in my hand. All right. We got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Faster.
5, 6, 7.
Do it for the Pats.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
He's still going.
17, 18, 19, and you're 20.
Oh, man. Should have done one for every million on Dobbs' contract.
No. All righty. Setup reveal. Yeah, you guys see that? You guys see that? Oh, Double S, don't say it. I don't like to be humble. Who day's in the chat? I got SpongeBob legs. I got hairy legs. That's what you see for me. I don't miss leg day. I don't miss leg day. We got 213 people. We got to get those monies. We got to get those like numbers up. We got to get those like numbers up. Who day's counting? We got 200 people. We got to get to at least. We got to get to 100, man. Do 50 pull-ups? I could do probably 15, maybe 20 in one setting. I got to be warmed up, though. Got to be warmed up. Keep hitting that thumbs up icon, guys. Come on. It's free. It's easy. It takes 2 seconds. If you're on your phone like this, turn it this way. Boom. What do you guys think about Dobbs? I think with Coach Vrabel, you're going to see an elite wide receiver and has potential. He's only 25. More like I would say more with Josh McDaniels. The Josh McDaniels type offense is going to thrive with Romeo Doubs, and he is a red zone target. And we talked about this with the offensive end and the defensive side of the ball, that we sucked in the red zone. We were not good. We were not good. We would get down to about the 10-yard line, and then we'd fail. And then we'd fail. And you could not find somebody. Like Diggs tried to become that red zone target. You tried to get Kyle Williams involved. You tried to get Pop Douglas. Nothing really worked. You have a nice red zone target in Romeo Doubs. He's not elite. He's not elite. I'm not saying he's elite. So Bruce Connection, Adam Schefter came out and said it. He said it today on Pat McAfee's show. He is not for sale. He is not getting traded. They are not actively looking to trade him. They are not trading him. So we have a source off. Because we saw Connor Hughes say that yesterday. Exactly. Make up their minds. Saturday they said no. Yesterday they said yes. Today they said no. We're not going to break down the trade unless we get to 100 likes. We got 58. We got 230 people in here. I know all of you haven't hit that thumbs up icon, because if you did, we'd have 200. We'd have 200. If you have liked the video, spam 87 for Romeo Doubs. A.J. Brown season red shells? I hope so. We'll get into that. We'll get into that in just a second. There we go, Houday. I see Ontario. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Red Shells, for the $2. Thank you. Because, yeah, he's not available. Not available. It's A.J. Brown or bust. What is our cap room now, Maverick? I'd have to go look and check. We're 17 likes away from 100. Keep doing it, guys. Come on. It's free. It's easy. It's like taking your shoes off. If I come into your apartment, if I come into your house, and I'm dragging in mud, you going to want me to take my shoes off? Of course. You don't want to get the place dirty. You want to be nice. So do the same thing here. Oh, Doubs will not be 87. If I had to make a prediction, I think he'll be 81. I think he'll be 81. I think he'll be 81. John Bow, it's been a year, dog. Like, I get it, but it's been a year. Single-digit guy, Bruce Connection, I'd say number 12. Yeah. That's Randy Moss's number, Maverick. Well, it was also Pop Douglas's number. It was also Tim Wright's number. It was also a guy that I'm not going to say's number. It's not retired. Doubs is wearing 5. He'll be 17. That's what I kind of think that too, Carlos. I kind of think that too. Come on, 2 likes away. And while you're also doing it, go down and go get your St. Patrick's Day merch. Guys, this is the last day. I'm pretty sure this is the last day we're selling these t-shirts. Because after today, well, you're probably not going to get it in time for St. Patrick's Day. So if you want to rep your team, if you want to rep your shirt, go to chatsports.com/PatScreen. I also have that in the live chat of this live right now. So go ahead, get yours. And also, you also have a drop-down option, $5 shipping, so you can get it by Saturday. Because I can tell you right now, on Saturday, I'm going to be out. I'm going to be having fun. And I know it's St. Patrick's Day, so I got to wear green. Because if you don't, you're going to be made fun of. So get your shirts today, chatsports.com/PatsGreen. There we go. We're at 105 likes. Let's bring up that Romeo Doubs player bio. Let's talk about him because he's our new, as of now, de facto number 2 wide receiver. I think number 1. I think he's going to be number 2. I think he's going to be their number 2 wide receiver because we'll see. We'll see what happens. And how you doing, Charlicia? Thanks for joining in. How's the weather in Texas? It's like 80 degrees here. It's hot. And I'm liking it. Nikhil, thank you. Thank you. I do work out. Wait till we get the push-ups if we get another $20 super chat. Mix sounds weird today. What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? 75 booty number 1? Maybe. But Romeo Doubs, he's 6'2", 204 pounds, age 25. He is always remotely pretty much healthy. He is going to be one of your deep threats. He has the size, he has the speed, and he also is able to play in the red zone. This is exactly what the Patriots needed as a second wide receiver. You're still going to need your X. Romeo Doubs is going to be perfect as that number 2 spot. And then you can rotate in Kayshon Boutte throughout, and you can also put Pop Douglas and Kyle Williams in the slot unless you're running 5 wide, which the Patriots love to do. So I think that this is the perfect signing. And when you look at just what he's done over the course of his career, you can see in 2025, he has 724 yards. This was a career high for him. 6 touchdowns, 55 receptions, a career high, and he was also pretty much the 3rd guy on the roster. Christian Watson was the top guy for the Green Bay Packers, except he's always hurt. He's always hurt. But Romeo Doubs is right behind him, and I love Jayden Reed. I love the Packers wide receiver room. They had a lot of talented wide receivers, and we stole one of them. I mean, 13.2 yards per catch. Only 3 drops on the entire year. And you're always getting consistency. You're always getting consistency with Romeo Doubs. 55 receptions, 724 yards last season, 6 touchdowns. The year before, you still had over 45 catches, still got over 500 yards. The year before, 59 catches, 674, 8 touchdowns. He is consistent. Yeah, he misses a game or 2, but that's okay. There's a reason why he wears the Guardian cap now. He doesn't like to get hurt anymore. So you're getting a consistent wide receiver 2 and someone that is going to bolster this offense. And you got him on a good deal. And people are like, oh, it's an overpay. You're overpaying for him. You're paying him $80 million. It's $68 million with incentives up to 80. So if you're paying him 17, well, guess what? If he hits his incentives, then he is going to be worth $80 million. And if he's not, well, then the Patriots can get rid of him. It's simple as that. It is a perfect signing. This is what I wanted the Patriots to do. I did not want them to go after and get Alec Pierce for $30 million. I wanted specifically A.J. Brown and Romeo Doubs. Step 1 of the process done. Step 2 of the process still there to go. Oh, I see it, Fireman David. It's apparently going to be thunderstorming. And also, we weren't live yesterday at 11:30 p.m. or midnight. The Patriots made another signing. And this is another one where I'm just like, ooh. I made the video at 11 p.m. 11 p.m. Eastern or Central Time, Eastern Time, whatever it was. The Pats signed Alijah Vera-Tucker. And this is another great signing and a great value signing for the Patriots. You have a lot of incentives, a ton of incentives that you could go after. And it goes up to $48 million. But 3 years, 42 with 21 guaranteed. Half of it's guaranteed. The Patriots are taking a gamble. And you guys know how much I love to gamble. This is what the Patriots are doing. He's only 26 years old. He is a solid first-round pick. 6'5", 308 yards. He can play any single position on the offensive line. But we are sticking him at the left guard spot and moving Jared Wilson to the center spot. And why? Because he is 50 times better than Jared Wilson. Look, he didn't play in 2025. He was dealing with a torn tricep, which that's the gamble you're doing because he can't stay healthy. He's only played 15 games the most in one season. That's the most he's done. He did it in his rookie year, and he did it in 2024. And in 2023 and in 2025, he did not. He did not. So, and Ontario, that's not our sponsor. That's also not gambling. So, not our sponsor of today's show today. Maybe tomorrow, but not today, which is why I can say gambling. When USC was his college, I'm sold. Yes, Mr. Fetty. Yes. And if we could bring up his stats, Ethan, if that's cool with you, because I know it's in there. It's a perfect signing if he stays healthy. If he doesn't stay healthy, well, that's what you gambled on. I mean, the Patriots the Patriots beat out the Commanders for Romeo Doubs, and the Patriots beat out the New York Giants for Alijah Vera-Tucker. Just look at what he did in 15 games in 2024. 77.7 overall grade, 74.5 pass blocking grade, 76.3 run blocking grade, 16 pressures, and 4 sacks. And when you look at Jared Wilson and his PFF grades, which I can bring up for you, they were terrible. They were bad. And every time I look at it, I'm like, well, Jared Wilson didn't play that bad. He was playing out of position. But for Jared Wilson, you can read those stats on there for Vera-Tucker. 49.9 overall grade. 42.8 for Jared Wilson in the run. 62.2 in the pass blocking. The pass blocking was decent. It also doesn't help that you have Drake May as your quarterback. You get a solid guy with Vera-Tucker at the offensive line, and you are going to be successful. We're going to actually protect Drake May and not have him on his ass all the time. It's just how it goes. Just how it goes, which I'm happy about. Who is BTJ? Brian Thomas Jr., the Jags wide receiver, who is not available. Let me know what you guys think of the Vera-Tucker signing. A, B, C, D, or F. Oh, hell nah. Oh, hell nah. Let's see here. S. It's an S signing. S tier. Top tier. A. Mr. Fetty says A. Bacon tomato juice. That sounds disgusting, Rage. That sounds absolutely disgusting. Ontario says B+. Ada McLean says C. Joshua says A. We should draft Mekhi Lemon. What makes you think Mekhi Lemon's going to be available at 31? Double S, yes. Yes, he can. That's the even better part about it. He can. He can play every position on the offensive line. So if you need him to play tackle, he can play tackle. He can play tackle. But we know who our tackle is. A- if we don't get anything else on the wide outside. If we don't get anything else on the wide outside, then it goes down for me from an A- all the way down to a C+. All the way down to a C+. So Patriots Edit says, is A.J. Brown still realistic? So that's why I made these tweets for you guys. I built these tweets so we can show you. Oh, Mr. Fetty, Mekhi Lemon might be the first wide receiver taken off the board. First taken off the board. So, but for your question, can we still get A.J. Brown? The answer, 100% yes. This comes from Karen. And if you guys don't know who Karen is, she is the OG Patriots reporter. The OG. Every time Mike Vrabel or Drake May walks into their press conference and you see, oh, hey, Karen, what's your question? That's the Karen. And she said, per sources, I'm told the Romeo Doubs signing won't necessarily preclude to the Patriots from continuing to pursue A.J. Brown. She knows her shit. So I believe her. And then you had the Athletic reporter, Chad Graff, saying the Eagles have few incentives to trade A.J. Brown before June 1st. It makes sense that their asking price before June 1 would be higher than their price after. The Patriots adding Romeo Doubs lessens their need for a wide receiver before June 1st, but it doesn't mean the Patriots should stop trying for Brown, because he also knows something. And then who is the biggest insider in the country? Oh, yes, Adam Schefter. And he was on McAfee when the Romeo Doubs signing broke. And they asked him on Pat McAfee, does this rule out A.J. Brown? And Adam Schefter's exact quote was, no, I don't think it does rule it out. Certainly, it diminishes the importance that a trade needs to happen. I think it gives the Patriots the flexibility if it needs another receiver to their room. They needed help there. They're going to get Romeo Doubs here now. So, if Shefty says it, If Karen says it, if Chad Graff says it, I saw Mark Daniels say it still could happen. Still could happen. So I think it could. I'm not saying it's going to. It's hard to say. But I have a theory, and Mike Vrabel was a part of that 07 team back in the undefeated regular season. And in the offseason, the Patriots added 3 wide receivers after losing the AFC Championship game to the Indianapolis Colts because their wide receivers in 06 were Jabbar Gaffney and Rashae Caldwell. So, you needed to add somebody because their wide receiver core was terrible. Mr. Swiss, it's coming up here in just a second. I'm just going on a tangent. It's going on a tangent. And, well, what did the Patriots do after they lost to the AFC Championship game with a dog water wide receiver room? They went out and got Dante Stallworth. They traded for Wes Welker. They traded for Randy Moss. They signed Dante Stallworth to a 6-year deal. 6 years. $30 million. That's about $13 million in today's NFL cap. Patriots just went out and got their wide receiver. 4 years, $68 million. It averages to 17, so it's 4 more than what you paid for Dante Stallworth if it was today. What did the Patriots do before the NFL draft? They traded a 4th-round pick for Randy Moss. So they got a wide receiver in free agency and went and got a superstar wide receiver in a trade. Could the same thing happen here, where you get Romeo Doubs in free agency, then you go out and trade for A.J. Brown? It's just a theory. Just a theory. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Maybe. I'm just spitballing here. But I'm not spitballing this super chat over here because Mr. Swiss, shout out to you coming in with a $2 super chat. I love watching Alper Chat Sports A+ signing. Yeah. I love doing this a lot more than sitting back, going out and filming high school sports for a local TV station. That's what I used to do. Spillane for Van Ginkel. Steve Smith said yesterday, Doubs moves the needle for any team. I'll take his opinion over anybody when it comes to wide receivers. I like it, but okay. Yeah, exactly, Bruce Connection. Doubs is $17 million a year, 25 years old. Diggs is 33 and 1 and 26. Yeah. Exactly. Bubba Clutch, do you think we're done in free agency? No, you still got a ton of moves to make. Scranton High School Sports. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Shout out to NEPA. And shout out to all you subscribe to the channel. Shout out to all you guys. We're gaining. Remember yesterday, we hit 47,000, but we're trying to go more. Doubs is 25 years old. We're trying to pick it up, and we got 332 people in the chat right now. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing? We got to get these numbers up. The bosses are like, you got to go to 200 today. And shout out to Giulio Romani, Brady Prods, Till Meyer, Eric Allard, and then I don't know if that's your actual name or that's just a private subscriber. Maybe. I don't know.
What are you doing?
Hit that sub button. Oh, Happy Dads when you're just drinking them normal suck. Afton Chisholm, try being 24 years old. Try not being subscribed. I made a video at 11:30 last night. I was half asleep. I was asleep. Who else is doing that? Nobody. Who gives you the news the second it happens? Who also has the best watch parties? We do. Chig can't block. We'll talk about him in a second because he's my next target. Patriots probably have about, I don't know the exact number, but I would say probably 35, 34 million in free agency or salary cap. Shout out to Jake H coming in with a 5. We'll get that up there in a second. Oh, the game collector, that's the one thing I missed the most. That's the one thing I miss the most, is I miss the watch parties. But they'll be back quick. They'll be back before you see it. We'll be live for the NFL draft. We'll be live every single week leading up to the NFL draft. And then throughout the offseason, we'll still be giving you guys content. So you don't want to miss out. You do not want to miss out. If we get to 47,200 by the end of today's live, this is going in the good old Murbonga. What are you doing? We got Romeo Doubs and we're not celebrating? We made a signing. Yesterday, it was literally the worst day ever. Today is different.
Talk to me nice, Alper.
Yes, we can afford A.J. Brown. And that's why the Patriots are still trying. They're still trying to get him. Adam's super chat being slow. Guardian caps are cute. Maybe I should wear one. Efton Chisholm III, they made their YouTube account yesterday. Appreciate you subbing, my guy. You're brand new. You're brand new. Sailor Stew, I love you too. No one likes the Eagles. No one enjoys watching the Eagles. If you enjoy watching Jalen Hurts play football, you're either A, on drugs, or B, a brainwashed Eagles fan that is in complete denial that your quarterback is actually good. Because he's not. And what's going on, Michelle? Whole video in the Guardian cap? That means I got to do 8 minutes. Is it still not coming up? All right, so what you do is you click into the link. Perfect. Push that across. But for future reference, you click into the link, spacebar it, backspace, enter. And it refreshes it, and it brings it up even quicker. So I can get that up as quick as possible. Jake H! Jake H! Doubs balled out in the wild card rounds. The loss wasn't his fault. He was liked. He shot great. Hands, he'll be good. I'm excited. Wear a Guardian cap? Look, I remember when Guardian caps were first starting. It was like when I first started my high school TV job covering high school football for local Bowling Green, Kentucky, which was fun. That's the first time I saw a Guardian cap. I went to a high school football game, and I saw the high school kids wearing a Guardian cap in practice, and had no idea what it was. I'm hype. Oh, yeah. $17 million a year, and we're still pursuing A.J. Brown. Yeah, for the value. Hell yes. Pierce is going to tank. Oh, my Lord. Jake H., may I roam in your booty. So it's not Diggs anymore. It's not may I Diggs in your booty. It's may I roam. Morgan Moses, how we doing? Trev! Bobblehead coming. A.J. Brown trade is not dead. It is not dead. I think it's happening. I've convinced myself and I've brainwashed myself. If he is not. Spell my name right, Bubba Clutch, and maybe I will. Say it right. Spell it right. May I roam in your booty. We got to change the picture of the three. Of usually it's May, Diggs, and Booty. Now it's May, Doubs, and Booty. Well, I guess you got to go roam. Would anybody entertain picking up Dre Greenlaw? It depends on how much money he wants. Depends on how much money he wants. Appreciate your $2 super chat, Jake. So, I guess Bubba Clutch, since you keep asking, you keep spamming. Yeah, Alfer is insane. I don't understand how people mess my last name up so many times. I understand adding a T. I understand that. Or like how our guy, Mr. Snoopy, he used to put APLER. Actually, the List 4 logo. We'll do that one first. APLE, Appler. Like, okay. Some people are dyslexic. I get it. But where does the H come from? I say my name, and I don't say pho at all. I say P. Like, I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. Alpha male. Yeah, shout out to you, Jason B. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat. Yeah, Alpert, I get it. Because people add a T to everything. People add a T to everything. But since Bubba Clutch asked, we shall give him what he deserves. The Patriots' top needs as of now, because I'm looking and I'm like, wide receiver isn't the biggest need. I still think you need one, and I still think it's A.J. Brown, because I think that's the only person you're going to trade for. I still think that you need an edge rusher. I still think so. I know you signed Dre'Mont Jones, but I still think you need a top edge rusher or another backup. Maybe you can get a guy in free agency, or if they just believe in Elijah Ponder, that's fine. You need a safety. Right now, you don't have Jalen Hawkins. You need to sign him right now. Starman, no, that's not correct. That's not correct. You were so confident, too. You're so confident. No, they did not re-sign Jack Gibbons. The Patriots haven't re-signed any free agent. They haven't not re-signed anyone. So safety, that's one of my big ones. Linebacker is a big one that I'm on. And tight end. Specifically tight end, because I think what I saw from the defense was great. You're going to get re-signing probably Jalen Hawkins at some point. Actually, Jalen Hawkins' brother liked my tweet when I said the Patriots need to re-sign him. Now, do I think it's going to happen? I don't know, but maybe he wants to stay in New York. So, I'm looking at the tight end spot because I want offense. You got your offensive lineman in Alijah Vera-Tucker. You got your wide receiver in Romeo Doubs. Still obviously looking to go after A.J. Brown. You lost Austin Hooper because he is going over to Atlanta. Who is going to be that replacement? You also have rumored that, guess what? Hunter Henry might be a cap casualty, because if the Patriots want A.J. Brown, you got to make a little more cap space. How are you going to do that? By cutting Austin Hooper. Or not Austin Hooper, Hunter Henry. And the one person that I'm looking at, because on this list, I wanted Isaiah Likely. Didn't happen. I think Dallas Goedert's too old. I like David Njoku. That'd be a nice spot if we do not get this guy. Jonnu Smith, we tried that already. Did not work. We're not looking at him. And Darren Waller, he's a little old. So, who's that left? Chig Okonkwo. He's got, everything is pointing to Chig being a New England Patriot. The Titans signed Daniel Bellinger, and they also have Gunnar Helm at their roster, so they're not going to re-sign this guy. He is 6'3", 238 pounds. He's not the greatest blocker, but we can deal with it. We have Mac Hollins to block. Only 26 years old. And look at the numbers that you're getting. 56, 560 yards, and 2 touchdowns. You're fine, Bubba Clutch. Yeah, double S. We'll get into it after this. We'll get into it right after this. Yeah, pretty much. But if you look at Chig's last 4 seasons, and he's played on the Titans his whole entire career. Who drafted? Anybody in the chat? Anybody want to say who drafted Chig Okonkwo? Anybody have any idea? Oh, yeah, Mike Vrabel. Mike Vrabel drafted Chig Okonkwo. And his last 4 seasons, they've all been solid. And he's gotten better pretty much every single season. Every single season of his career. In 2022, in his rookie year, 450 yards, 528, 479, 560. And he's gotten 50 receptions the last 3 seasons. So, you get a consistent tight end at not a huge price. You have the back, or you have the experience with the head coach. You're also only 26. It's writing on the wall if you can get him to sign a good contract. I think they're going to go after him. There's also the other guy, David Njoku. He has a little relationship with Mike Vrabel, because Mike Vrabel was with the Cleveland Browns last year or 2 years ago before he went to the New England Patriots. But I think Chig would be... How much would he cost? It's a good question, man. Isaiah Likely went for $13 million a year. I would say Chig would probably go for 8 or 9. I'd say 8 or 9. You talking to me? Oh, Jeremiah Smith. Yeah. No. I mean, you can have people get hype all they want, guys. Jeremiah Smith is amazing. He's going number 1. Unless you think the Patriots are going to be the worst team in football next year, which clearly they're not, then, yeah, Jeremiah Smith is not a Patriot. Ayuk is a psychopath. I'm good. So it wasn't Gerard Mayo who drafted Chig. No, it was Mike Vrabel. It was Mike Vrabel. Should we sign Chenal? I've never watched Chig. Is he good? Good receiving tight end. I wouldn't call him the greatest blocker. Like, I can bring up his PFF stats for us, and I can tell you his blocking stats. I don't know how to say. I don't know how to say his full name. You know how to say his full name? Yeah. Chigozium? Is it Chigozium? He just goes by Chig. What? Chigazim? Yes. I don't know. Why? You kind of what? Okay. Could 4:30 work for you? Okay. That'll work.
Chig Okonkwo's. Oh. Chig Okonkwo. His Spotrac market value is projected at 3 years, $24 million.
So $8 million a year.
$8 million a year.
I would do that tomorrow. Actually, I'd do that right now. We're in free agency. What am I talking about? Chig's blocking grades this last season, his run blocking grade is awful. It's 27.9. His pass blocking grade is 60.5. For his whole entire career, he has been around a 60, 65, 63, 67 PFF pass blocking grade. Other than that, his run blocking grade is terrible, 27 and 36. Only 3 pressures allowed in this season, and he had an opportunity of 214 blocks. Not bad. Yeah, he's good. He's not great. He's good. They're still the Raiders. Before we do anything, Ethan, we got one more super chat to get to.
That.
Jake H. coming back. I will say, we do have a super chat menu. 50. I do the punishment wheel if we hit 20. If we get it 20. Also, I answer any of you guys' questions if you super chat. And also, just support the show. Still got 330 people rocking with us. 150 likes. Let's get those like numbers up. Let's get to 200. Can we do that right now? Joey Bosa is old. Shout out to Jake H. Get rid of Hunter Henry and pick up Eli Stowers from the draft. I would be okay with that if you sign Chig. But Stowers is another guy. He can't block. So you need one pass blocker. You need one blocking tight end and one receiving tight end. I hope AJ gets to the Pats. I hope so. I said if we got to $200, I would give this ball away, but that's just not happening. That's just not happening. So, I have been keeping track, though. I have been keeping track of the raffle tickets, but we're not giving it away until we hit 200 in supers. Alvin Kamara looks like little Uzi. Yeah. That was random. Kenyon Sadiq. That's why they never made the playoffs. He's not a run blocker. We do better drafting. And O-line. Who else agrees Romeo Doubs is not? Yeah. We all do, us together. We're all together. We all agree with you. And we've talked about it here on the channel for the last, 30 minutes. We've been live for 45. Chris Brazzell, I don't mind it. I don't mind it. I do not mind it. I think he's a good, but I don't know if I want to go. Like, if I'm going to go with a wide receiver at 31, wouldn't you want to go with Casey Concepcion? If you had to go after a free agent safety, who would you guys pick? We'll go through in a second. 6'5", 200, ran 437. Yeah, that just tells me he's not going in the first. He's not going to drop to 31. KC might fall that. Like, all these wide receivers might not fall to 31. That's why just trade it. Just trade it. What are you waiting for? Like, we'd have to move up. I'm not moving up. I'm trading that pick to the Eagles. That's another guy, Connor. Jordan Tyson is not going to be there at 31. Jordan Tyson might go top 15, top 10. Should the Patriots consider trading up to draft? No, they consider trading that 31st pick for A.J. Brown. Morgan Moses, easiest teams? It's the Jets, brother. It's always the Jets. It's Jets and the Dolphins. Hardest team, probably the Packers. I'm cool with that. Cool, genuine Phil. Messidor 31. I'm cool with that. Man. Oh, man. We got 300 people in the chat still. Packers and Bears. I think we're beating the Bears. We're beating the Bears. Beating the Bears. Ooh, our first one of the day. Who's going to join them? Shout out to everybody here. Shout out to Balderrama. Make sure you hit that sub button, guys. I think that they're going to. You remember what I told you? Just space, backspace, enter. It should come up quicker. If you see what I'm saying, like it refreshes the entire thing. Our first one in a while, because I haven't done it. I haven't done it since the Super Bowl. In our last one we did in the Super Bowl, guys. Oh, that was depressing. Can we even afford Brown now? Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can still afford Brown. Nick Flagg! What's going on, brother? There we go. You can push that bad boy across. We got a $50 super chat from Jamie Balderrama. Bang! You can type something in there, Jamie. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. We have not extended Gonzo, but our first 50 of the day. Shout out to you. It's been a while since we've done one of those. Just getting out of work. Beantown? No. No. Chiefs or Jags? Well, it depends. It depends. And that calls for a good old beer bong. When will we extend Jalen Hawkins? I hope now. I hope now. We'll see. Mahomes, if he's going to be week 1. We don't know the Patriots' schedule right now. And yeah, we're not pushing that. Exactly, Trav. We're not pushing. Shout out to you, Jamie.
Attaboy. Talk to him.
Was that lemon lime? It was. Lemon lime. The fruit punch ones are really good. Tyreek is expected to return. No, he's not. Tyreek isn't even expected to return this season. Fruit Punch is a really good one, Ontario. Shout out to you, Jamie. Appreciate your $50 super chat. And shout out to Nick Flagg coming in with a 2. What up, fellas? Love the signings. Look, it's starting to come together. Well, Google is wrong. Google's wrong. Google told me, I asked because I was trying to do my little theory about Dante Stallworth, and it gave me the wrong contract. So, yeah. Let's go, Balderrama. Let's go. Come on, Jamie. Tyreek is done for. See faint? You're high. Oh, my, another one. Oh, my. Yeah, Morgan Moses, he might not play. Like, if he returns, it's going to be like weeks 14 or 15. There we go, Jamie. There we go. It's almost like our guys are here. Oh, man. This is a good day. Hey, I'll appreciate that, Morgan Moses. I'd always appreciate that. Always appreciate that. Balder's a legend. We don't get these during the offseason much. A lot of people don't tune in during the offseason. That's why I always really appreciate the people that tune in for the offseason. Because a lot of people just tune in during the year for the watch parties. Just for the watch parties. And I always enjoy the people that come in with the other season. But we got a $50 super chat from Jamie Balderrama. Bang! Let's go. Let's make it 2. Yeah, let's make it 2.
Don't do it to him, Alper.
Oh, thank God that was a wild cherry. I did not want to grab the watermelon one. Free agency going to be crazy tomorrow. Starman W. Alec Pierce resigns with the Colts. Nah, where did he sign? I didn't see it. I'm just messing. Pats need a better O-line. We signed Alijah Vera-Tucker, bro. Another one. Shout out to you, Jamie.
Woo! Hey, let's spam some J's in the chat for Jamie Balderrama.
You can't roll your R's?
I cannot.
Is this a humiliation ritual? King Mutant. Were you not here all of the regular season? Starman, yeah, it was. Yeah, $116 million, 4 years. Something I was not paying that guy. Absolutely not. For who, Christian? Cap hit of 23.4. Let's go over the free agent signings because we have not gone over them yet. Also, we got 300 people here. We're 8 likes away from 200. King Mute must be new here. Same with WoW, thinking it's water. Same with WoW. Shout out to Brady A. Loves Jesus coming in with the $2 super chat. I want Stowers. Yeah, we'll start with there. Let's go over all the free agent signings. We got a little distracted, as we always do. But Alawi Gilman, I hope I said that right, and Tyquan Thornton going to the Kansas City Chiefs. There's our pick, Alijah Vera-Tucker. 3 years, $42 million. Trav, I love how we've addressed the most important things before the draft. Yeah, I wouldn't call them geniuses. I call them good. Exactly. Let's effing go, Balderrama. Let's do it. Greg Newsome. He was bad last year, man. He was really bad. Giants getting him. Good luck. For who? You're not saying for who, King Mutant? You're not saying for who? You're vague posting on me. Is the man afraid to say a little info? Dawson Knox with a 3-year deal returning to Buffalo. And the Texans, I didn't see these. Khalif Raymond, Isaiah Pacheco to the Lions is interesting because you traded away David Montgomery to have Gibbs be the number 1 guy, but then you go out and get Pacheco. So, I mean, I see. Like, Gibbs didn't want to share carries, and now he's going to share carries with Pacheco. So, okay. Zane Gonzalez, kicker, going to the Dolphins. And Micah McFadden re-signing with the Giants. Then the Texans made a whole bunch of deals. Kyrie Fairbairn, Braden Smith, and Jake Hummel. I like Fairbairn. He's a solid kicker. I hope Andreas Borregales kind of helps out a little bit. Braden Smith, offensive tackle. You got to improve that offensive line because it was bad last year. Bad. Exactly, Trav. He's not a power back. It doesn't make any sense. Makes none. I just laughed at that. And that's why I'm like, I don't see that. I don't see it happening. And then my favorite move of the whole entire day. A joke. An absolute joke. Geno Smith to the New York Jets. They could have waited to cut him. Now he's still on that contract. Like, this was such a dumb move by the New York Jets. You're getting Geno Smith back to New York where he started for a pick swap. A pick swap. Then the Doubs, 4 years, $68 million. Isaiah Simmons to the Panthers, safety. Panthers are loading up, man. I'm excited to see what they're doing. Double S. Oh, man. Malcolm Rodriguez to the Lions, 1-year deal linebacker. Tevin Jenkins. That was a good signing for the Browns. I thought he was going to go somewhere else. Nishan Wright, cornerback, 1-year deal. PJ Locke to the Cowboys. And Atito Ogbonia. I don't know how to say his name. I don't know. Cameron Johnston, the punter. Patriots don't need a punter. I like Bryce Behringer. He said that was his plan, why he punted so bad in the other game. Darian Kennard, offensive tackle, going to the Packers. And Matt Pryor, offensive tackle, going to the Cardinals. And David Moore to the Panthers, wide receiver. And then the latest one of the day. Hopefully the Patriots make another move, just not while I'm at the gym later. Cam Lewis, 2-year deal for a cornerback. Ooh, not good for that guy. Yikes. Those are all the details. You guys are up to date. That's why I subscribe to the channel. Shout out to Brady A. Loves Jesus. Again, much appreciated, man. No, appreciate you for tuning in every single week. Whether it's a live show, whether it's a watch party, it does not matter. You are here. You are a real one. So is everybody else. And he also came in with another super chat. Said, sub for Pat's moves instead of Tubbs. Sub for Pat's moves instead of Dubs. Exactly. Sub for Pat's moves. If you want the Patriots to make a move, don't jinx it. Sub it up. Let's see if I can find the Patriots salary cap. The one thing that used to be really good was there was a Twitter account called Pat's Cap. And he left. He went to Blue Sky. And I don't have Blue Sky. So, I don't know. I'll try to figure that out before we get Alpha Live here. I told Jackson Durham he needs some help, so we're going to help him. Who got the better, Pittman, 3 years, 60, or Doubs, 4 years, 70? I like Doubs more than Pittman. I do like Pittman. I think Pittman is really good. But do we have a salary cap? We do not have salary cap in here. I'm trying to figure out the Patriots salary cap. I don't. Blue Sky's so boring. I disagree, Connor. I say trade for A.J. Brown. Who will be better, Kyle Williams or Efton Chisholm? Ask me after this year. That's when I'll know. That's when I'll know. Are you excited for Romeo Doubs, guys? If you're excited for Romeo Doubs, let me know down in the comments. I want to see all these people spamming. You love Guardian caps now? I don't think it's going to be that hard, Connor. I really don't. Exactly. Yeah, exactly, Trav. And if we really want to get A.J. Brown, we'll just cut Hunter Henry. There are so many moves you can make. You can extend Mike Owenu. You can restructure Milton Williams' contract. There are multiple ways that you can make this happen. I guarantee you, to get A.J. Brown, Milton Williams, his former teammate, will say, yeah, I'll restructure my contract. So, yeah. If you want to make it happen, it'll happen. You just have to make it happen. Still got 300 people in the chat right now. Can we get to 200 before we end today's show? Are we cutting Marte Mapu? That's a possibility. You could also cut Anthony Jennings. There is a chance that he goes and is a cap casualty. There are a lot of things that could happen. A lot. People act like we can't pay Gonzo next year. If they want to pay Gonzo, they'll pay Gonzo. I'm more nervous that the Patriots haven't paid him yet. But you got to pay Gonzo now. Because if you don't, he's going to hold out. If he doesn't, he's better than me. I'll tell you that much. The Patriots are not out of an A.J. Brown trade, guys. Not out. Josh Dobbs might be cut. Pop Douglas, he's a trade candidate. I don't think they'll cut him. He's on a rookie deal. You're not going to save any money. Peppers, I talked about it earlier. I want Chig Okonkwo. How much cap will we have next year? Well, it depends. We don't know what the cap is. Shout out all the recent subscribers. Shout out MC and Brady Prods, Till Meyer and Eric Allard, and not that guy that just unsubbed. Ty Sanchez. No. What is the fascination with Brian Thomas Jr.? Please, someone explain to me. Someone explain to me what the fascination is with Brian Thomas Jr. He was shit last year. Like, yeah, perfect. Thank you, Ethan. Romeo Doubs had a better season than him. Please explain to me. I'd love to know. A couple times, Ontario, this is his second year in the NFL. Oh, baseball, trust me. Anything that gets the views. 48 receptions and 89 targets. Probably the size, 6'4". Cloud World, still none. Beantown, a lot of these people didn't show up day one. All based on rookie year. Yeah, you know who else had a great rookie year and has been absolutely mid since? C.J. Stroud. I mean, this is what you want? This is what you want to trade a second or first round pick for. Over A.J. Brown? 700 yards. Faceless motion. One season, bro. What have you done for me lately? I'm always a guy that is, what have you done for me lately? If you can get him for a third round pick, go for it. But Adam Schefter said they're not trading for him. Adam Schefter said they're not trading. They're not trading him. Yeah, that's a great question. Do you want Brian Thomas Jr. or A.J. Brown? And if you want Brian Thomas Jr., you don't know ball. Like, Ontario, go on Twitter, bro. He doesn't suck, Trav. He doesn't suck. I just don't get the hype. But I didn't get the hype for Alec Pierce either. LSU does produce a lot of receivers. When you compare him to AJ, he sucks. Nobody's AJ Brown. Unless you're Justin Jefferson or Jamar Chase. Or George Pickens. But the Patriots can't get any of those wide receivers. You go on Twitter, Trav. I love Taylor Kyles. He's one of my favorite guys in the Patriots community. He put that he would rather have Brian Thomas Jr. and Chris Olave over A.J. Brown. And I was just like, what are we doing here?
That's insanity.
I was like, what are we doing here? Half of Twitter was like, you put these in the opposite? Because he put Romeo Doubs as his one. And I respect the hell out of him. BWIT, didn't I give you a shout out last time, brother? You just got to realize once you're here, I'm always talking to you. I'm always talking to you. Also, I don't know if you guys saw what Addison said. Probably, Sanchez. You're probably right. You're 100% right. You're 100% right. But if I have the opportunity to go get A.J. Brown, why not? That's awesome, Starman. He wants the Patriots to trade Gonzo? No fucking chance. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Olave over BTJ. Olave is one concussion away from not playing football. Oh, my. Does A.J. Brown cover the rest of cap space if we get it done? Covers most of it. He would cover most of it. He's wide receiver equivalent to Tua. Yeah, pretty much. Ty Sanchez, I think we have a better chance to get A.J. Brown than Brian Thomas Jr. Like, Adam Schefter said it today. They are not trading Brian Thomas Jr. The Jags are not listening to offers, and they are not trading him. On A.J. Brown, on the other hand, still listening to offers. And if you see the tweet from good old Karen, that's the biggest thing. Romeo Doubs signing won't necessarily preclude the Patriots from continuing. And if you look at a lot of people, which I can just type in A.J. Brown, I'm not crashing out. We got Romeo Doubs today. I'm happy. I'd like another signing or two. But here's something from Jeremy Fowler. My sense this morning was that the Pats had sort of cooled on A.J. Brown, or at least there wasn't any steam for a deal becoming imminent. I'm not so sure they're going to allocate the resources to go get A.J. Brown after the Doubs signing, and they were considered one of the top contenders for Brown. The sense right now is there's nothing imminent. And Schefter said there were a couple of windows last week where if a trade was going to happen, it would have happened. That doesn't mean a trade couldn't come up, but I think there's no urgency, as Jeremy Fowler said. The steam is out right now. So they're waiting. They're waiting until probably post-June 1. They'll revisit it 100%. They'll revisit it probably the draft. But you have the option of now also drafting somebody. Whoever that may be, I don't know, because you have such a late pick. But I like Romeo Doubs. I still think you need to upgrade this wide receiver room. I still think you need to. It's still bottom half of the NFL. Romeo Doubs is a good guy. Pop Douglas is okay, solid. Kayshon Boutte, I think, is going to elevate his game next season. He's got to stay healthy. Matt Collins, I loved. I never expected Matt Collins to be the type of player that he was this year. And I hope Efton Chisholm gets a chance. Trav Brazel's not going to be there. So it's June 2nd, and A.J. Brown gets traded to the Pats. What do you think we give up? Second, first and third, second and a fourth, second and a third. I don't think they're getting a first and second. I don't think that's happening. I would probably say first and third, and I'm doing that. You'd give up a third, and that's about it? Why? What's the best Pats option available? 31 if they go O-line? I have no idea. Because before the NFL Combine, I was all over Monroe Freeling. All over Monroe Freeling. And then the Combine happened. And Monroe Freeling jumped from a late first to a second round pick to a top 13 pick in the NFL draft. Caden Proctor might go top 20. You guys are naming players that are going to go way too high. We have pick 31. We don't have pick 4. Or pick 13 for that matter. Yeah, not anymore. Not anymore, Beantown. Freeling's going top. He might go top 10. I don't know where the changes come from. I don't know how his stock jumped that high. But it's happened. No, I'm saying Proctor is going in high in mock drafts now. Skylar Bell at 63. Omar Cooper, he could be there. Tight end from Philly. He's old, dude. He's old. House Hendrickson. Hendrickson's asking for $30 million a year at 33. 32. No. Get your t-shirts while you still can, ladies and gentlemen. $29.99. Steven, I don't ever want to hear those words out of your mouth again. Because in 2022, what happened when we took a guy that like that? I'll let you answer that question. So respectfully, absolutely not. Chatsports.com/PatsGreen. Get your shirts today. Chatsports.com/PatsGreen. It is a St. Patrick's Day t-shirt. You get to support your team while also supporting the New England Patriots. And of course, you get a nice Chat Sports t-shirt. And if you buy it now, if you go to the link, you can get express shipping to get it Saturday so you can wear it while you're out. Go to chatsports.com/PatsGreen today. I'll get that in the live chat for us before we get on out of here because we're going to get on out of here soon. Yeah, double S. I can't, but when I saw that he wanted $30 million, I went, oh, get the out of here. Yeah, Trav, I believe in, I believe you. I'm just thinking he's not falling to 31. DJ Moore and Doubs in the same division. Zachariah Branch. Yeah, Carnell Tate is going everywhere. Have I watched any of the what? Have we gotten a signing yet? Have we gotten any signing? I don't think so. Sonny Styles, he's going to be a dog. Happy St. Patrick's Day to you too, Starman. That's the last one we had. What's the most surprising trade I've seen or signing? Probably Adafa Owe or Boye Mafe for getting that much money, or Wan'Dale Robinson getting that much money. You're good, Haven. How you doing, brother? Yeah, I'm going to do a mock draft. We've just got so caught up. I just haven't got to it. So caught up, I haven't gotten to it. Plus, we have pick 31. So it's like, we can celebrate. But it's so late, dude. It's hard. Glaze Gaming, you're wrong. You're wrong. Yeah, 29 for Alec Pierce is crazy. Yeah, he did sign. Yeah, Boye Mafe signed for $80 million, Trav. Glaze Gaming, if you've been here, dude, I've showed you tweets and said that the Patriots are still going after A.J. Brown if we want to bring him back up for you. But, yeah, they're still going after him. They're still going after him. I'm giving 17. I'm giving Doubs 17 instead of 29 for Pierce. I was not doing that. Who do I realistically think the Pats draft at 31? Akeem Mesidor or Zion Young? I think they go edge. How much am I willing to give up for A.J. Brown? First and a third. If they want a first and Pop Douglas, or if they want a first and a third and Pop Douglas, that's cool. But a first and a third. About $32 million, Connor. $32 million. I would first and a second is hard, especially now that we have Romeo Doubs. Why Pop? Because Pop is entering the last year of his contract. He said multiple times, I'd love to return here, but I haven't heard anything about an extension. So I don't think that the Patriots are going to extend him. And I also don't think that I think that they love Efton Chisholm, and I think they see more potential in Efton Chisholm on a rookie deal than extending Pop Douglas and giving him more money. So I think that he's going to leave after this season. Yeah, that's not true, Ty Sanchez. That's not true. I don't even think you're allowed to offer that much money. To be fair. I know the Commanders offered like $35 million, and I think that's the most that they got. Do we need Matt Collins if we trade for A.J. Brown? If you keep Kayshon Boutte, no. If you get rid of Kayshon Boutte, yes. Well, Morgan Moses, then Pop Douglas is gone, bro. I don't think you realize that Pop Douglas, this is his last year as a Patriot. I've looked at all tweets and I didn't see anything. Shout out to Anthony Sanchez coming in with a 2. W wide receiver 2, but we need an alpha. Any news, safety? No news, man. No news. Drake May, we already went over Chig Okonkwo. We already went over Chig. He's my number 1 tight end that I want. Also, Mike Vrabel drafted him. Efton Chisholm would take Pop Douglas's spot on the roster. He's on a rookie deal. No safety news, man. No safety news, Anthony Sanchez. None. And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for Pop Douglas, or not Pop Douglas. I'm waiting for Jalen Hawkins to re-sign. And I've heard absolutely nothing. We've also got no moves. None. Of course, Connor. No moves. No moves. Yeah, the Jets are a joke, man. The Jets are such a joke. Oh. I hope the Patriots get A.J. Brown. We need him. We need him so freaking badly. I love Chris Olave. He just better wear that Guardian cap while he's here next to Romeo Doubs. I give the Eagles Matt Collins, but I'm giving him Pop. You got to change the because we had it for good old Elliott Wolf. His head's too big. B. Giving it a B. Trevor Clark, Jets, suck, suck, suck. Remember when we did the Jets suck chant during Patriots Jets? He's a stuck-up tool, Nikhil. He's a stubborn a-hole. Pop over Hollins if we go down that road. What's Booty's trade stock? What's Booty's trade stock? Probably a third or a fourth. It's on a rookie deal. The next signing will be at 11 p.m. If the signing's at 11 p.m., I got you covered here on Patriots Today. So make sure you hit that sub button. Make sure you hit that sub button. Eagles fans are mean. Yeah, they are. All right, we'll go after this super chat, and then we'll get on out of here. Glaze Gaming, I wish I do. I was trying to look for it. I couldn't find anything. I could not find anything. Shout out to Anthony Sanchez coming in with another $2 super chat. Why haven't we extended Gonzo? Kayvon Chason possibly returning. I haven't heard anything about Chason, but he has not signed with another team. Neither has Jalen Hawkins. Kyrus Tonga and Austin Hooper have both signed with other teams. Jack Gibbons is not signed with another team. But I think that the Patriots are waiting to go and extend Christian Gonzalez. I think they want to get all their moves done beforehand and also maybe even a draft. You have time. But I want Gonzo extended before the season starts. I want him extended before training camp. So make it happen, Elliott Wolf. Make it happen. Joshua Santos coming in with a 5. I've watched Doubs highlights. I like Doubs. We are not out of the A.J. Brown talk, Shock Universe. We are not out of the A.J. Brown talks. Shout out to Joshua Santos coming in with a 5. Booty over Pop 10 times out of 10. Pop has done bleep all as a Patriot. He's not worth it. Look, he always gets that one wide open play. He gets that wide open play, and then he falls down himself or always trips himself up. But he probably makes 1 or 2 big plays a game. Which I enjoy. All righty, guys. Unless anybody wants to get their last couple of super chats in, we're going to get on out of here. Quick live today. Not live for 5 hours like we were yesterday. You can tell that not a lot of signings are happening. We're doomed. Trading Gonzo will require 2 firsts and an amazing player in return. I agree, Trevor Clark. He's the best cornerback in football. He's going to make $140 million, $35 million a year, $135 million a year. So you're going to have to get 2 firsts in a player. That's the only way I'm giving up on him. Only way I'm giving him up. Who do we have for Gibson? Lan Larison and Terrell Jennings. I think that's it. We'll still get every Jesse Luketa. I don't think he's making the team. He's kind of mid. I wouldn't trade Gonzo for anything. No, I wouldn't either. We'll just get on out of here. It's all good. I told Jackson by 4:30. All righty, guys. It was a great day for the Patriots. They have only made one signing, but the last two signings that they have made have been very, very important. You got your offensive lineman. You got Alijah Vera-Tucker. You have somebody to replace Jared Wilson, who is moving to the center spot. You have 5 offensive linemen for there. And then you had weakness at the wide receiver position. The question was, who is going to replace Stephon Diggs in this offense? Who is going to be that next guy? Because you could not go into the 2026 season with just Kayshon Boutte, Kyle Williams, and Pop Douglas, and Matt Collins, and Efton Chisholm. So it's a good day. The Patriots made something happen. They're starting to get their biggest needs. In free agency. I want them to make more moves. You got to go and sign a tight end, which probably after we get off live, that'll probably happen. Then you got to go and get a linebacker. You have to get a safety. There are multiple moves that the Patriots still need to make, and I also still want them to trade for A.J. Brown. But we got you covered here on the channel. Whenever something happens, no matter what time it is, we will be here. We got you covered. Don't miss out on a single thing. We might be live. If the Patriots make a bunch of signings or trades, then we will be live. But if not, then we'll just give you content. But we're not missing out on a single thing. We're going to be live next week and the week after, and we're going to be live for the draft. You don't want to miss out on a single thing. So make sure you hit that sub button, guys. And as always, let's go Pats.